Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make puff puff without yeast two different ways. I saw this recipe on Bake with Chinese channel. I gave it a try and oh my goodness guys, this recipe just makes a regular puff puff a joke. Like, I am not missing yeast at all. It is amazing. I am tempted not to make my puff puff any other way than this way. Please check out her channel. The link will be in the description box and on your screen right now. So let's get right into this video. So to a clean bowl, I'll add 2 cups of self-rising flour. I'm going to leave the list of ingredients and their measurement in the description box, so do well to check it out. Next, I'm going to add the sugar. I'm using white granulated sugar here. Then I'll add nutmeg. You can substitute nutmeg with cinnamon if you don't have nutmeg. So next, I'll mix that all up. And then I'm going to add 2 cups of plain yogurt. This yogurt is not sweetened, but if your yogurt is sweetened, then do not add sugar. Mine was plain, no sugar, so that was why I added sugar. So add that and mix it together. Who would have thought that yogurt would act as a leavening agent in puffs? But come to think of it, yogurt already go through its own fermentation process, so I guess the fermentation of the yogurt culture just helps in making the dough rise. I might be wrong, but that's what I could come up with. So mix. So once the batter becomes smooth, just like so, you know it's time to fry. Now see how time convenient this is. You don't have to wait, you don't have to proof the yeast, you don't have to wait for the batter to rise. It is just amazing. So I'm going to just put everything together with my spatula and we fry. So next I'll add some vegetable oil to a pan. Once it heats up, I'll go ahead and scoop the puff puff and fry on medium heat. You don't want your heat to be too hot, neither do you want it to be too low. You want it right in the middle. So I'll do this and fry. You also want to stir constantly so they can all brown evenly. You know, flip to the other side so it can fry, and just like that, keep doing that until it turns brown. Once it's golden brown just like this, I'll take it off the oil and that's it. The first batch is done. I like mine really golden brown, but yeah, do whatever suits you, okay? I'm going to fry the remaining batch and then we'll move over to the second method. Puff puff is served in almost every Nigerian occasion, not just Nigerian self. Whether you're in America, London, wherever you are, if you attend a party, you are most likely to eat puff puff. Puff puff now went to Harvard and started associating itself with people like spring roll, samosa. Now puff puff now became executive. So the lesson from there is to always choose your associations wisely. As usual, continue to stir until it turns brown. So once it's golden brown, take it off the oil, and that's it for the first one. You guys, I could not help myself. I was just eating this puff puff. I've made it 2 more times after I filmed this video, and it's a banger. Please try it out. This is what it looks like in the inside. It was perfect, guys. If I didn't tell you I did not use yeast for this puff puff, you will not know. It was amazing, guys, and I couldn't help myself. I was just eating and eating. So that's it for the first one. For the second method, I'll add the flour into a bowl. I'm using self-rising flour as well, and as usual the measurement will be in the description box. Next, I'll add the sugar and nutmeg, then I'll give it a very good stir. The second method requires just the flour and water. So I'm going to add water now and mix everything together until it turns into a very smooth paste. I call this second method the puff puff look-alike. And that's because it doesn't taste like buns, but then it doesn't taste exactly like puff puff. So just in case you cannot find yeast, you cannot find yogurt, just add water to your self-rising flour and your hunger is quenched. So yeah. At this point, it's time to fry. I'm going to go ahead now and scoop it with my measuring spoon and drop it in the oil. Once that is done, keep stirring constantly until both sides are brown and it's cooked through as well. Thank you for clicking the like button. I just heard you click it. Thank you. So I'll continue to stir until it is golden brown. Once it is golden brown, I'll take it off the oil, and look at that. Does it not look good? It served the purpose at least. So at this point, I'm going to let it cool down completely, and then look at that. It tasted just as good, even though it was not exactly like puff puff. Thank you so much for watching till this point. If you're new, please subscribe before you leave. Turn your notification bell on so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Don't forget to share this video with 1 or 2 of your friends, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.